When Macbeth came knocking, after Outlander ended, Sam Heughan was looking for a new challenge, a role strong enough to pull him away from his image as the romantic hero Jamie Fraser. When the famous British director offered him a modern stage adaptation of Macbeth, Sam accepted without hesitation. "Macbeth is not a hero," he says. "He's a human being who is tempted, afraid, and broken." But he didn't expect it. The role would force him to confront the darkest part of himself. From the set to the nightmare, in the early days of rehearsal, Sam slipped into the role with ease. He walked with dignity, his voice booming with authority. But as the days went on, he felt something was changing. He started having trouble sleeping. Every night he dreams of blood, of a crown, of a whisper in the dark calling his name. Sam, power always has a price. Katrina, his longtime friend, visits him backstage and says, "You're doing well, but I see you're not Sam anymore." He just smiles, but there's a flicker of fear in his eyes. Perhaps, for the first time, he realizes he's not acting anymore, when the role becomes flesh and blood. One evening, after the famous monologue, "Is this a dagger which I see before me?" Sam stands still. He looks at the knife in his hand and can't tell which is a prop and which is real. He whispers to the director, "I see myself wanting to do what Macbeth did." The director thinks he's just getting too into character, but in reality, Sam is starting to fall into an inner crisis. He felt like he was becoming Macbeth himself, a man consumed by darkness. Those close to him said that Sam became quiet, distant, and would sit for hours staring at a candle. He began to write in a diary, recording terrifying thoughts. Every man has a demon in him. "I am just learning to talk to it." A dialogue with the darkness itself. One night, after his last performance in London, Sam wandered alone along the banks of the Thames. The sound of the water lapping against the bank was like the drumbeat of Macbeth before his final battle. He clearly felt a voice in his head, "You have tasted the power of this role, Sam. Do you dare to give it up?" He chuckled, a laugh that was both tired and bitter. "I don't need power. I just need to be me again." At that moment, he burst into tears. His tears mixed with the rain, washing away Macbeth's makeup. And perhaps, it also washed away the darkness that he had let take over for months. Reborn from the black dream, when the play ended, Sam disappeared from the media for 3 months. He returned to Scotland, living in a small house near Loch Lomond. No phone, no social media, just morning mist and birdsong. In a letter to fans afterward, he wrote, "Macbeth is more than a role. It is a mirror of the deepest part of me, where I have to face my fears, my ambitions, and the me that I have been hiding from for so long." He said that it was through that role that he learned to forgive himself, to understand that the darkness is not to be feared, but to realize how strong the light within is. When the artist becomes the work, Macbeth changed Sam Heughan forever. He was no longer Jamie Fraser, nor was he a silver screen hero. He is a human being, with both light and dark sides coexisting. When asked if he was afraid of the role, Sam smiled. "No, I know now, if Macbeth looked at me, he would nod. Because I understand, the darkness does not destroy people. It only tests whether we are strong enough to step out of it." And so, from a Shakespearean tragic role, Sam Heughan found rebirth in his own darkness, where his dark self was no longer an enemy, but a guide to a deeper understanding of his true self.